beautiful day. We're in the height of summer in the Clent Hills. Beautiful place, I love it. 6 months ago I was here in February because I was worried that on another walk, but worried about where we were heading with what was happening with COVID-19 and the effects in the economy, and sadly that's proven to be the case. We now see that literally thousands of people have died, which were preventable deaths basically as a consequence of the Conservatives' incompetence. So on a beautiful day like this, it's worth reflecting where we've come from. I and many others warned Boris Johnson about the effects of this, and we're potentially facing the worst recession in 300 years, and we've got a long way to go. It may be a beautiful day, but really there's a long way to go. We know that Boris wasted time, 38 days, all the Cobra meetings that were missed, and really looking to the future, thinking, where are we going? Because remarkably, 35% of people apparently think that Boris Johnson's done a good job. How mad is that? Really, when I look around in a safe, Conservative seat like this, people have got to ask themselves about competence and who's standing up against the incompetence of the Tories, basically. I highlighted the risks to business from all the agreements to the Brexit, which still aren't sorted out. I've highlighted the risk to health from the incompetence of the government. Again, something which track and trace is still a mess. 50% of people aren't being contacted. So there's a real risk to the people that live here. What's the way forward? Well, I would say that really the opposition need to up their game. I'm a Liberal Democrat, and yet we're polling at only 6%. That's really not good enough. And I urge all of us, if you really want to take on the Conservatives, which we should be doing, because frankly they're dangerous to your health, dangerous to the economy. They've shown their incompetence, and people have died as a result of Boris's dithering. And yes, all we're seeing is cronyism. Just look at the kind of people that have been appointed in the House of Lords. People like Claire Fox, who've acted as an apologist for the IRA, who say that beheading videos should be taken off the internet. Really, the Conservatives should be ashamed. And it's this incompetence which carries on. There is an alternative. There must be electoral reform. The current first-past-the-post system is designed to help mediocre people get elected. Is that really what places like Bromsgrove need? I don't think so. So really, Liberal Democrats, we need to work with Labour and opposition parties to stand up against the incompetence of the Conservatives. Conservative voters, you need to think, well actually, what are the Conservatives doing to support business? Not round here. What are they doing to help the health service? Well actually, we've seen the worst mortality, overall mortality in Europe, okay? This is an utter scandal. Those 35% that Boris Johnson's doing a good job, honestly, you need your heads examining, okay? We need your help. We need you to join with the Liberal Democrats. If in the Bromsgrove area, I'd love to meet you, either by Zoom or at some point when we get through this, and we will get through this face to face. But the incompetence of the Conservatives, who are the con party, needs to be challenged vigorously.